Hey there. Yes, I'm talking to you. I've been where you are. Picture this, a wild party. Music and laughter mixing together. People dancing everywhere. Glances flying between strangers. There you are in the middle of it, looking around, wishing that special someone, whoever she is, sees you. But it keeps happening. You end up on your own, waiting, asking yourself why it seems like the girls just don't notice you, as if you're invisible. In this video, we'll explain the 6 key reasons why women might not come up to you. Make sure you stick around until the end to find out the most important reason that really applies to your case. Okay, we're almost at the good stuff, but wait, don't forget to subscribe to my channel first. It's simple and keeps you in the loop with all my latest videos. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming up. So, go on, hit that subscribe button and let's dive in. Number 6. What you're not dancing. Okay, let's jump in. The first reason why girls might not come over to you can be a bit surprising. It's all about moving. You guessed it, I mean dancing. Or more specifically, you not dancing. Imagine this. You're in a club or at a party where the lights are dim, music's blaring, and everyone's dancing and having fun. But there you stand, on the sidelines, holding your drink, just observing everyone else enjoy themselves. If this rings a bell, then there's an issue. You know, dancing is like its own special language. It's a way to show how you feel without having to talk. It's all about having fun and forgetting your troubles in the moment. When a girl sees a guy who's not afraid to hit the dance floor, it gets her interested. It doesn't matter if you're not the best dancer around. What really counts is that you're willing to try and have a good time without caring what others think. That's what makes you attractive. Plus, let's be honest, most folks at the club aren't exactly dance pros. They're just grooving around looking kinda silly. So, why not join in the fun and groove confidently? That's the key to it all. And if you're really worried about seeming silly, here's a little tip. It's not about fancy moves. It's all about feeling the rhythm. Just let the music lead you. Sway along with the beat. You don't have to master breakdancing or tango. Simply move, dance, groove, and feel the music. Of course, we're not talking about just standing there and swaying. You gotta put a bit more into it, but you get the idea. Ladies like a guy who can relax and have fun without being too serious. When you're not afraid to hit the dance floor, it says, hey, I'm confident, outgoing, and fun. Number 5, you don't smell nice. Now, on to the next reason why girls might not be coming up to you. It's a simple one, but it's incredibly important. You're not smelling good. I've mentioned this twice already, but it's seriously a big deal. I'm not joking. Smelling nice can make a huge difference, but smelling bad? Well, you'll definitely be remembered, but for all the wrong reasons. You're on the avoid list, buddy. Hey, we all sweat, especially when we're dancing up a storm. But that doesn't mean you should reek like you've just finished a marathon. Being aware of your body odor is a fundamental aspect of personal hygiene, and it's crucial if you want girls to be at ease around you. Now, what can you do to fix this? Well, start with the basics. Take regular showers, use a decent body wash, and don't forget to apply deodorant and a touch of cologne. These are the essentials. But if you want to make a real impression, it's time to step up your game. That means getting yourself some quality cologne. When you smell nice, you just feel great. Trust me, I've been there. I remember the day I decided to try out a cologne my girlfriend suggested. It was from Youre, and it seemed all fancy with those letters, D-I-O-R, you can see them on the screen. Anyway, that cologne really lifted my spirits. So, when you're prepping for a night out, remember that last step. A little spray of cologne on your neck, wrists, and chest might seem like a tiny thing, but let me tell you, it makes a big difference. Take some time to explore your options. Pick one that suits your budget and start using it. Girls really appreciate a guy who smells great, no joke. Number 4, you're a bad boy. There's a common misconception that girls are into bad boys. You know, the guys who seem like they don't give a darn about anyone else and only care about themselves. They might sport leather jackets and cool shades, but here's the reality. Acting like a jerk isn't going to lead you anywhere, especially not with the kind of girls you genuinely want to be with. There's a fine line between being self-assured and assertive versus simply acting like a jerk. Confidence is attractive, but arrogance isn't. Being rude might grab attention, but it's not going to make anyone eager to get to know you better. Let's picture this. You're at a party, and there's a girl you're interested in. You approach her with confidence, maybe even a touch of cockiness. You crack a joke that pokes fun at someone else, thinking it'll make you seem cool, but instead, it just makes her feel uneasy. The thing is, no one really wants to be around someone who brings others down just to boost their own ego. It's not cool, it's not appealing, and it definitely won't help you get any closer to being attractive and winning over the girl. So what's the answer? It's pretty straightforward, my friend. Be kind, be considerate. I get it, it might sound a bit, well, lame to some, but being respectful doesn't mean being a pushover. It just means having a conversation without putting anyone down. Be charming, be genuine, be funny, and show genuine interest. Now that doesn't mean you have to be a total pushover. There's a huge gap between being kind and being a pushover. It's important to stand your ground when needed, but make sure you don't walk all over others in the process. I get it. Life can feel like a tricky balancing act sometimes. Number 3, you're using the wrong body language. Oh, this one gets missed out on quite a bit. Your body language is like your unspoken message that says a lot about you, even before you say a word. I'm sure you've sized up people just by the way they carry themselves, and I bet you've made judgments like, look at that guy strutting around like he's king of the world. Imagine you're at a party, and you see a girl you're interested in. You hope she'll come over and chat with you. Now, if your arms are tightly crossed, your face looks uninterested, and you're slouching while turned away from the crowd. Would that make you approachable? Probably not, right? Well, it's the same for her too. Your body language needs to be warm and welcoming. So, unfold those arms, my friend. I know it might feel a bit strange, but crossed arms can make you look distant and unfriendly. Instead, let your arms rest naturally at your sides, like you did as a kid. Just let them hang there or hold on to your drink if you have one. And remember to stand up tall. Good posture goes a long way. Number 2, you don't take care of your appearance. This one falls in line with the whole smelling good thing, but it's a bit harsher. I'm talking about something that might sting a bit, but trust me, it's crucial. You're not taking care of your appearance. Now, we're not saying you need to be a model or resemble someone from a fashion magazine. It's more about the basics: grooming, staying clean, and wearing clothes that actually fit you. You see, people, including girls, tend to form quick impressions of you based on how you look. It's not necessarily them being shallow, it's just a natural human tendency. Well, sometimes it's them being a bit shallow too, but that's just part of being human. How you show yourself to the world reveals a lot about who you are, your routines, and your way of life. I mean, let's be honest, we all tend to make judgments about people based on their appearance, especially their clothing choices. If you come across as fresh-smelling and neat, you're more likely to draw positive attention. Now, let's talk about your clothing. You don't need to sport pricey designer outfits or anything fancy, but what you put on should be clean, not all crumpled up, and it should fit you nicely. Wearing clothes that are either too big or too snug doesn't really work in your favor. You definitely don't want those super tight t-shirts that practically shout, "Check me out, I'm a gym buff." Number 1, you never make prolonged eye contact with them. One major thing is you're not making enough eye contact. Eye contact is a potent thing. It's like a universal symbol of confidence. It says you're comfortable with yourself and genuinely intrigued by the person you're chatting with or gazing at. Girls really like it when you meet their gaze. It demonstrates that you're willing to engage, that you're ready to step up. Do you honestly expect them to come over if you can't even make eye contact? But remember, there's a fine line between confident eye contact and downright creepy staring. It's a big distinction, my friends. You don't need to track her every move with your eyes. Just be attentive. Does she seem interested? Then hold eye contact with her for about 5 seconds and give her a friendly smile to show your interest. You could even glance away briefly and then look back to see how she reacts. If she looks back at you, especially with a smile, you're in good shape. Consider it an invitation to join the conversation. Confidence is appealing, and strong eye contact is a surefire indicator of it. So, if you've been feeling like you're not even on the radar, consider this your wake-up call. Don't just wait around for things to miraculously shift. Be the one to make the change. Take charge of the situation. If you have made it this far, comment below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.